Yay! Should be starting broadcasting. We'll be starting officially very soon, though. Just need to do a few minor things. Okay, send out an easy tweet. Cough a little because I'll probably do that anyway during the main. There's my video. Mute that. Okay, now I have chat open so I can view it. Pardon? And now if I do this. Hello! So today I figured I'd do a live stream of a set I've had sitting on a shelf. The Lego Ghostbusters. That's its name. It actually doesn't have any subtitle. Set number 21108. It is the Ecto-1. This was the first Lego Ghostbusters set that came out. So before the Firehouse or the much larger Ecto-1 that is my very first video, which is just a few seconds of it showing off the light kit I added. Oh goody, none of these are numbers. So I'm gonna have a big old pile of bricks. I do like this box though. So set you aside here. And then I carefully start laying things out. So this is the noisy part of the video. And thank you for anyone joining. So I carefully just lay out bricks for a minute. One of the most useful things in the... Uh-oh. Let me make sure I get all the pieces out before I move bags aside. So now I have 2 Lego separators I can use right now. And I know this is one of the rare times Tommy is not with me anymore. She's off doing other things right now. And hopefully we'll do a different little stream later today or tomorrow. Do a show off of essentially Mickey Voltron. And probably a game or two of something. Okay, so now that I have a very full table, and has a nice going over the original Ghostbusters. I like how Winston was given first, since also being the last one hired, quote unquote. Thankfully in the comics, Winston had more character growth. He kind of got cheated in the original cartoons and, well, movies. You can only do so much with the time frame. So, Okay, now I build up the characters. And each of these actually has names on them. So I have to... The legs are all the same. I found 2 of the torsos. There's somewhere in the large pile. Right, there we are. Let's see here. This one is Peter Venkman. Which head? Slightly more. No, that's Ray. Yep, there's Peter. And I'll get their hair in a minute. Yeah, I dropped Ray. We got Ray. Winston Zedmore. And Egon Spengler. Ray Stantz, Peter Venkman. Let's see. Ray's hair. Okay, I need to find where the others are. And here's one more. There we go, there's Egon. Now I'm just looking for one more hairpiece. I know, the most thrilling part of the whole video. Looking for hair. Let's see here. Oh. Thought that looked off. There's Egon's hair. Come on. There we go. And now we build a stand for them. Let's see here. Should be... Ah, here we are. Hunting for Legos. Okay. There it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Slowly building up a base to go with the guys. As I drop a piece. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The least thrilling part of this, building up a stand. There we go. And now I'll need you in a second. Nice part, no stickers in this set, so everything is printed. There's 1, there's 2. And we can put the Ghostbuster symbol on the stand. And now I just need to get all the finishing pieces and figuring out which pile they're in. Two. I have 2 of them. Should be a third one here. There it is. That's buried. And then, yep. And now, I get to build the proton packs. These 2 little 1 stud, 1 hook piece. And I get to do this 4 times. This part will take a moment. You get back into the right pile. And yeah, this set came out before Afterlife. So this version of Ecto-1 does not have any suicide doors like the newer version does. Is and the ladder's on the original side, where in the newer one the ladder was moved to the other side because the suicide door got in the way, or it got in the way of the suicide door. And that's a fun name of a type of door, so sorry if that bothered anyone. Was not intending. That was me just naming the type of door style. What's commonly referred to. So we get the proton pack back pieces. Should be 1 more. Yes. There we go. Okay. Now I need... Here we are. Oh, I saw the slant pieces not that long ago. There you are. Up like that. And I do apologize, it's the fun of hunting for pieces. Because I only have so much room here, obviously. So I'm looking for a gray and a black. Okay. these aside. I'm not hunting for those later. Speaking of, there'll be other slant pieces and these. Move you guys up for a minute. Fun of building proton packs. I thought building unregulated proton accelerators would be more interesting. There we go. Pardon. These pieces in a sec. With these. Now I go back to looking for a gray hook piece. Aha. There's one of them. There's all four. Now we're moving. Now we'll be building the Firehouse at a later date, so that will be interesting. Because that's going to be a very large build. I'll need to figure out how to position camera and all better. Turn these around. The packs are definitely shaping up now. Now to build the neutrino ones. Odd, the whips were in 2 different bags. Lego decided to mess with me. How dare they? 3, 4. It is interesting, these pieces here. They were developed originally as lightsabers, but they've been used in all kinds of different sets over the years. What was once a lightsaber is now the neutrino wand. Okay. This gets plugged in here. Did I do it backwards? Let's see here. Try to figure out how they want me to do this initially. Okay. So we have one of the packs. Yep. Now the others should come together much easier. Now that I fully know what I'm doing with the wrapping. 2. Now the third. There's 2 of the packs. Number 3. And number 4. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Now I need to add 1 piece to each of the Ghostbusters. So if we can actually wear their packs. Nice little piece here with a open stud. Goes on to add the 1 stud in the back. And I've completely taken you off the base. And there's all the packs. And now we build a very simple ghost trap. There we go. And we have 2 radios to be held. And if you've seen the remake, they did, well, not remake, the interesting remastering of E.T. that was done many years ago, where they replaced all the guns with walkie-talkies. They know they mean serious business. Not sure why they ever did that remake. Okay, let us part the water a little. We'll sit you guys there. Now we get into the interesting part. Ecto-1. Or the watch dude hunt around for pieces for another hour. And while I have some dead air, I might as well point out in the description of the video is both my Twitter or x.com or whatever it is account dude underscore of underscore dude. And my Discord link, which obviously I'm not reading off, it's because that's just a random string of characters that is linked. Let's see. Then I need 1, 2. Now, admittedly, this version of Ecto-1 is nowhere near as intricate as the larger build, where you build the motor, even has a little battery display in it, or not display, little battery in it with cables. It's quite nice. And I will be showing that off in a later video instead of the little 30-second video that I've uploaded prior. Yep. And if you ever wonder why LEGO uses so many interesting colors that get hidden, these are for reference, to just make it that much easier to build. It helps the eye focus in on the right piece. Put that there. Ah, one of the stand pieces. Slowly coming together. Faster than the stand, that's for sure. At least it's more interesting than the stand. Let's see. Don't get me wrong, I like it. I just know from a watching me build standpoint, that wasn't the most interesting. This now goes here. So now we're definitely seeing the makings of the frame. And starting to do the wheel well. Yeah, growing up, Ghostbusters was my preferred franchise. I did enjoy Ninja Turtles and others, but for some reason, I always was a big fan of Ghostbusters. 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5. We need this piece. Let us see. Now we need a 1-step brown piece. There we go. This actually goes underneath and clips on. Yep. And do I repeat that? Yep. For the other side. 3, 4, 5. Put you all in better. And the difference is I just put these two little pieces at the end on different sides instead, so it lines up better. Ooh, it looks like nothing right now. Well, you're starting to see the car chassis, but okay, we need a computer. An interesting variant of the PKE meter. Let's see. And I'm missing something. Oh. Wait. There we go. Wait, did I mess up something? Maybe. Yeah, I messed something up. I was doing that on the wrong side. Oops. That is why they give you a brick separator. When people start getting ahead of themselves and do things backwards. And yeah, these really are a lifesaver. No more trying to claw off the pieces or try biting them. I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of older Lego pieces that may have bite marks from where I was trying to separate them. In fairness, I was a very young kid, and it was before the brick separator. And they came out with a gray one. No one ever talks about that gray one. I need to find it one day. I know I have it still. It's also not as nice as this current one. Okay. Starting to have the interior come together. Now we take two pieces like this. One goes here. One goes here. And then we build up the rear actually. So let us see. There's a piece I need. And again, yay, no stickers. License plate. Then we put wedge pieces on for the bumper. So now we have the rear in place. Thankfully, Legos take a minor drop without any issue. Larger drops, it falls apart. go. Move the brick separator away for now. Now, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get 2 pieces back in line. Just to help reduce some of the clutter, go ahead and put all the wheels together. It's slowly shaping up. One more wheel. Okay, that gets some of the clutter out of the way. Yeah, not much can really think of at the moment. Just trying to build Ecto. And then I need one here. And a slant piece. Did I? Nope. Okay, I need a windshield piece. Wrong windshield. This is the one I need. That has the full top. Let's see. And then I can't put Legos together. Yay! This goes back here. That's the rear window. And this next part gets a little interesting. Need you two. You know, what I do is, yep. And now to paint a happy little cloud. It'll just be our secret. Don't tell anyone. I have 6, 7, 9, 10. Oh, there's an interesting rant to go on. So Bob Ross made me think of this. It is interesting how the public broadcasting system service, PBS, has really influenced so many lives, especially my generation. You had Bob Ross, Mr. Rogers, Julia Child, Sesame Street. A lot of things that have, I mean, without Julia Child, it's actually her relatives that created the Food Network, which has helped spur on some of the current movement of the different food shows and channels and such. So it's just interesting. And Mr. Rogers he did a lot more than people may realize. Reason we even have DVRs nowadays, you can actually thank Mr. Rogers, because back when VCRs were really becoming a big thing, and the recording of programs, people didn't want their shows recorded. Mr. Rogers actually was one of the more vocal proponents of saying, no, people need to be able to record so they can see the shows and all, not when they're just being broadcast, but when they have the availability. It's not like you weren't also getting the commercials. But his testimony helped. And it's interesting. Mr. Rogers hated television, actually. This is why he made his show. He didn't like what was available, so he could have just sat there and complained, or he could do something about it. And he did something, and to this day, he's still a shining example of, hey, here's what to try to be. And for my generation, one of the greatest insults is, you're not being the person Mr. Rogers knew you could be. That's a fun insult. Now, am I always living? Oh, definitely not. I try to live up to certain standards, but I'm human. Mistakes are made. The key thing is learning from mistakes, growing from mistakes, and moving on. Now I have one more of these. And now I'm playing Hunt for... Ah, there it is. Hunt for a Silver Piece. This will be fun to compare to the much bigger version. Obviously not comparing the light up features because this doesn't. And of course the other one is an aftermarket light kit. Let's see here. There you are. Yep, that's a very nice front bumper. Have the grill nicely. So definitely have the full length now of Ecto-1. And going back to the thought process of PBS and Bob Ross, it's interesting to realize he was a drill instructor. Considering how mellow his voice was all that time. Oh. But that goes to show what you do at one point in your life doesn't define the rest of your life either. I mean, it can define it for you, which is one of the things. He didn't want to be yelling all the time anymore. So he was that nice mellow toned. And I don't think there's going to be any happy little trees here, sadly. Hopefully no more happy little accidents. But then again, that is why I have 2 brick separators now here. Oh, let's see here. I need these slant pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. going on to, still on the same topic of PBS, Julia Child. That is a fantastic series. I know it's in many reruns. The reason I'm saying this is Julia Child made mistakes. She admitted the mistakes too. And it's going, yeah, she was professionally trained. She still made mistakes. And you roll with it. As long as it wasn't something that would harm anyone, obviously. Okay, we have those in place. Now we start building up the hood more. Let's see, this goes... What am I doing wrong here? Oh, I see. So that goes like that. And then... get a good view of the front, the back. The sides are bland right now. But yeah, that's something you don't have much except on YouTube occasionally. And Twitch is highlighting of mistakes as they go along. And you know, that does help sometimes get people to realize, hey, they're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I can do that too then. What is it? And since I'm thinking of food shows, Trisha Yearwood, who is also a famous country singer, has a cooking show. She at least has her bloopers at the end of the show. It really adds depth because, hey, you see her make mistakes too, and she rolls with it, and yeah. And I have a blooper video Kami made me save, so that'll be fun to figure out how to edit and upload that. And when I say edit, probably be into a YouTube short. Nothing too fancy. Or I could just upload it as a small video and just label it blooper and be done with it. That might be an option too. I'm weighing my options. Okay. Ecto is definitely coming along. Fear of failure is one of those things that holds us back so much at times. And guess what? If you don't try, well, you didn't succeed either. You tried, you failed, hey, you learned something from it. You can try again. And there's your moral lessons from Dude. For more basic moral lessons, send a self-addressed envelope to. Reminiscing. Let us see here. I have so few pieces left, still can't find what I was looking for. There we go. It looks like it'll be the mirror, quote unquote. There we go. Not sure yet, but we'll see. And now I apologize as I need to cough. Pardon. And now I get a sip of water. Okay. So we put you here. And I need not that one. There should be another white slant piece. Here we are. Definitely coming together now. Here you are. Definitely defining the wheel wells. Goes here. Then I need 2 white claw pieces. I believe goes with the tubes later. Or tube. Okay, now we build up the side nicely. Okay. There we go. Again, very happy it's not stickers in this. Do. Let me put there. Now the side's really shaping up. And before we finish, we flip it over to the other side. Okay. Let's see here. I need put you aside here. Oh, that's already in place. That's in place. Oh, I skipped ahead, I see. Oops. Because I was supposed to put 4 pieces here on right now, and of course I can't find them. I've already put them in place. There we go. Nothing like slightly going into autopilot and messing yourself up just a tad. Oh, I used the wrong piece here, it turned out. Oh well. Nice part, the slant pieces have that nice little notch at the bottom, so it's easy to get under them with the Lego separator, because I need that one open. So, minor mistake, easy to fix. Let's get this running board in place. And somewhere I should have an, nothing like dropping a little piece. But it didn't go far, so doesn't really matter. Place that there. like how that does that angle there. Somewhat simplistic, but it works very well, especially for the size of set this is. Okay. Goes there. Goes there. Then I need 3 of the slant pieces. 1, 2, 3. Pardon. 2, 3. So we find the other wheel hubs. Line up with the window. Yeah, that's coming along nicely now. Oh. Thought I grabbed the right one. I grabbed one of the blue lights instead. Oops. Let's see here. E2. There's 1 and there's 2. Okay. Set that down for just a second. So grab the other pieces. Have the tail lights. And the nice red fender. Or flare, I'm not sure what that's called exactly. There we go. And then I need 2 gray pieces. 1, 2. Okay. Now we do securing of the base. Nice little step to add a little extra rigidity to the set. Actually, surprised they didn't have me do this sooner. Okay, now I need 4 tires. Which will be there. And these 4. And 2 axles. Well, these are the axles, but slide that one in, and now the challenging part. Getting these lined up. our set. And now I push them in. And now I install the hubcaps. No. My bling. Hey, I built a convertible Ghostbusters car. Neat. Oh. Okay. Now that piece goes in, which also locks in the wheel. Same on that side. And now I am building glass. Well, a quote-unquote glass. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll move you here for a minute. I need you two. I need 4. 1, 2, 4 of the little hooks. For gray. 2, 3, 4. 2 clear stud and 2 flat top plates. So I do this twice. I think I see what these are for now. There's one, which is now better secured than it was a second ago. And now to see. Yep. No. But that may actually help for a minute. I get the windows in place. That back on nicely, and then the rear bumper, which I just knocked off. So, yeah, definitely coming along. Downside is getting these pieces connected with the hose. There we go. And now to repeat on the other side. Looks like these quote-unquote hydraulic hoses are designed not to fall apart easy. So they're very tight. There's one. There's two. And I'll connect to a roof rack later, I'm sure. Which is what we're building next. So. Go. Need these two. The light rack. Get those pieces in place to make it just a little easier for aligning the little wedge pieces. I made a very minor mistake. However, the mistake also allowed me to align these better, so I'm not concerned. So this goes on there, and that goes on here. And now I repeat that one more time. I'm even repeating the mistake initially, because again, that really did help with aligning. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Scoot you all over. See, that's a happy little accident, so hey, who knew? I was going to have one of those in this live stream. I thought I was just going to have minor accidents. Definitely have a roof rack coming together nicely now. Pardon. I need you. Let me flip this over for a sec. As I now secure the top. Now we add to the light bar. There we go. On a minor topic, hopefully everyone has been staying safe during this fun heat wave that's been going on throughout most of the US. And hopefully those in Canada who are experiencing the wildfires have been staying fairly safe, all considered. Nope. Take the one off for a minute. Come on, dude. There you go. Oh, that is stiff for some reason. Might be the age of this too, since this is an older set. Close enough for government work. That's a horrible saying. I know for a fact most federal employees do actually care about what they do for their job, even if on the outside people don't think so. Most are trying to do the right thing. Most. There's always the bad apples, and yeah. We're not highlighting the case in a lot of fields, but that's the thing. Few bad apples, roll the batch, so. Now we build up the side piece, the drum. One. And there's the other half. And now we start building more on the top. Another vent. And here we are. Interesting. Can't do it in the middle because these don't have openings in the middle. So it overlaps the light just a tad. Well, a few times I'm going, huh, that's odd for Lego to have done that, but that is a very minor thing to point out. Now we build a ladder. Which connects here. Now we build some more drums, essentially. time. Put 2 hooks on it. One goes there. And I put that hook on backward or sideways. Oops. That's very easy to correct. And twist. Fun of trying to do this for the camera too. It's gone. Sometimes I make minor mistakes, but there we go. Roof rack is definitely coming together nicely. Put a strobe light in the middle here. Radar dish on the ladder. There we go. Come on. Red. There we go. I'm starting to think it's a bit of the age of this set. Some of these pieces are just a little stiffer, but not brittle in any way. It's just easy to fix. Oh, it's very easy to bump off. Particular, it's the hooks. It's almost like they're more reinforced than normal, which is very nice, if that's the case. Because, yeah, these are what will break first. They wear out. On the upside, they're easy to replace with other Lego pieces. So, that's good news. Just sucks, they do wear out over time. Now I need red, white. We show off the roof rack again. That's very nice. And now we put it in place. Yep. I was just about to ask, what do I do with you? You get tucked under, of all things. There we go. That looks better now. Not perfect, but not bad. Especially for its size. Install an antenna a blue spotlight on the side here. And yep, there's a pile of extra pieces with one rolling away. So here is the original Lego Ghostbusters set, where you build Ecto-1 in particular. And the original cast. Ray Stantz, Egon Spengler, Peter Venkman, and Winston Zeddemore. So very nice. And then I knock a light off. Oh no. It's like I'm clumsy when trying to do two things at once. Sorry, Winston. There we go. We have there we go. Now they'll have something. So, very nice set. And this is much smaller than the bigger Ecto-1 that I'll show off at a later date, alongside this as a little comparison video. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in today. Hope everyone's having a good day today. And I am going to end my stream, so take care, have a good day, and see you later. Bye. Bye.